What is up, everybody? It is Super Team Sports Entertainment back with another video, and I have some pretty interesting news to drop on this channel, and that is the fact that just a few minutes ago it was announced that Jake Paul will be fighting Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. On June 28th of this year. And I am going to say that this is Jake Paul's greatest challenge yet, and it is against a legit boxer, a good boxer who has a record of 54 wins and 6 losses. And I know people are already saying that he lost to Anderson Silva, which is true. That's a pretty bad loss, considering the fact that Jake Paul beat him and knocked him down even. And he lost every round to Canelo Alvarez, which is no surprise because Canelo is one of the greatest boxers ever. However, 54 wins and 6 losses. He has so much experience, and he's 39 years old. However, he is much younger than some of the other boxers that Jake Paul faced, like Mike Tyson, or, some of the retired MMA fighters that people were complaining about back when Jake Paul faced, like Ben Askren, for example. I think this is a greater challenge than Tommy Fury. This is the greatest challenge yet. If Jake Paul were to beat this guy, no one can say anything anymore. I'm just going to put that out there. Jake Paul is legit if he beats this guy because, not only is he the son of the great Julio Cesar Chavez, but he also has a great boxing record as well, and he has a lot of experience. So just wanted to give this quick update that it has been officially announced and the paper contract has been signed that Jake Paul and Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. will be facing each other June 28th. It's going to be an amazing fight. I'm definitely going to tune in. No one can say anything anymore. If Jake Paul wins, no one can have any criticism. Just let the guy be at that point. He deserves a shot at some other great boxers, but this fight is the one to grant him that opportunity. I am going to say that now. If he were to beat this guy, which, is definitely possible in my opinion, people need to stop with the excuses that he faces old retired MMA fighters, basketball players like Nate Robinson, or they use that as an excuse. To this day, Jake Paul is, in my opinion, a great boxer. He has a lot of potential. This fight is going to get him to silence the people who have said the whole time that he's not a real boxer. He obviously is a real boxer. He's been fighting some legit fighters. Regardless if it's MMA or boxing, he's fighting, he's getting out there, he's building his record up, which is what every boxer does when they first enter the ring. So I have no hate or no disagreements with that. He's trying to build his record. He's trying to get the experience to fight fighters like this, which he will now be doing in June. So people need to stop that talk if he beats Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. However, if Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. beats Jake Paul, does that mean Jake Paul's career is over? No, his career will not be over. However, it definitely lets people question, and it does give people the absolute right to say, is Jake Paul's boxing career legitimate, or is he just going to box YouTubers and fighters who are retired or old? Is that all he can really compete against? And that's a question that'll be answered June 28th for sure. People may say in the comments, well, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. isn't good regardless of his record, blah, 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 this, blah, 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 that. Guys, he has so much experience, years of experience. His dad is the greatest boxer of all time. Look at his record. And I don't want to see in the comments that, Jake Paul still isn't legit if he beats Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. or Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. isn't a great fighter. Look at his record. Look at the people he's boxed. He's boxed some pretty good fighters. So, and for this early in Jake Paul's career, he doesn't have to be boxing someone with this status, but he's choosing to do so anyways to silence the doubters and to prove that he is and does belong in the boxing field. This fight will prove whether or not that criticism is true. So I really do. If he loses, yeah, everyone has the right to criticize Jake Paul and say, okay, you can't really beat a real boxer who has many years of experience. You have to kind of tone it down a little bit, and stay in that category of influencing boxing, like KSI, for example. Now, quickly addressing KSI, the whole KSI situation, backing out against Dylan Dennis, or canceling the fight, whatever happened. I think Jake Paul is now levels above KSI. So I know maybe some people will comment about that as well, saying that, if he loses to Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., he can maybe box KSI. That could revive his boxing status a little bit or whatever. That's not the case at all. KSI is not a legit boxer. He's boxing YouTubers, and he's afraid to box Jake Paul, in my opinion, because he knows for a fact that Jake Paul is levels above him. KSI fans, don't even bother commenting in the comments, because it's true, and you can try and back it up any way you want that KSI is a legit boxer or could beat Jake Paul. We all know that's not true. So we all know Jake Paul would probably beat him pretty badly, if I'd say myself. So that debate is over. Jake Paul is levels above KSI, any of the other boxing influencers that may challenge him in the future. I don't think Jake Paul should go back to boxing influencers if he loses. He should try to, of course, continue building his record up and continue to box legit fighters, so he could get the necessary experience and work himself back up after boxing him, if he were to lose to Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. But again, that remains to be seen. June 28th is the official date this boxing event will take place. Let me know your guys' early predictions. Do you think Jake Paul will beat Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., or do you think it'll be the other way around? Let me know in the comments, and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more content like this.